Hey guys, Thor here. How you doing? What we're going to do today is I got my garage over here that doesn't have power yet, and I'm going to run electricity to it from the house. And this is a project long overdue, but the garage is only 2 years old. Originally, the contractor stubbed out some electricity right here, right next to that bucket, which is the water pipe. Another project, I got to replace that hydrant. There's a stub of pipe coming out, and then over on my house near the electric, there's another stub of pipe right there. And that's less than or close to 50 feet that connects underneath the driveway. Hey Sasha, there's Kitty. Hey girl. And what I need to do is run electricity from the house to the garage. Now I've wired the garage with a friend of mine actually did that while I was working. He did some contract work for me and he's got it all ready to go. I have outlets and lights, and he stubbed a pipe up next to the door that I just had to dig out. And what I have to do is dig out this trench here, which is about 20 feet, and just lay some pipe, some electrical conduit. Here it's gray, it's 1 1/4 inch pipe. And thing of it is you usually use a fish tape, and contractors for industrial or commercial have long fish tapes that they can run in there, but a guy like me doesn't have that. But I know a little trick that I'm going to do, and that's what I'm going to video today, is how to get the wire through the conduit using some string and rope. And it's a handy little trick, especially if you're running like a power cable, or if you're running even an Ethernet line to your garage for your little man cave. So anywho, that's what we're going to do, and we'll get started here. Okay, what we're going to use is lightweight string. Twine is good if you can find that at a hardware store. This is natural polished hemp. It just happened to be what they were selling at Walmart. It's $5. 73 yards at 67 meters. So that's more than enough. The rope I'm going to use is a braided, diamond braid rope is what they call it. What matters to me is that it's lightweight. Okay, you're taking a string. This little trick I'm going to do, I'm going to pull this rope. And then you'll need some electrical tape. Get that anywhere. You'll need a shop vac. I got a 4.5 horsepower shop vac here. Okay. And the conduit. The other thing we're going to need, this is the trick itself, is you know those little plastic bags you get at the Kroger or Walmart, wherever you go shopping at, the little biodegradable ones. Yeah, get one of those. I'll make a nice little balloon. Take the Walmart bag, see that? And we're going to act like a balloon. Okay, see there? And what we're going to do is we're going to tape this into it. Now I'm using the whole bag because I'm lazy, but you don't have to. You can just cut off a piece. You don't want the bubble to be any bigger than the diameter of the pipe you're going through. That's just the trick. When you tape that up, run some tape over it one way, then double the string over, back, and run it again. That way it pulls on itself. Okay? So anyway, this will stick in the pipe. We'll turn on the vacuum, and it should suck it through. We'll find out anyway. Gravity's flowing that way, so I put the vacuum down on the low end. It's sucked up, I don't know, 5 gallons of water. So we're going to try this here. I can hear the vacuum. I can feel the vacuum. See that? There it goes. Alright, I tied off the string to the water hydrant. It made it all the way through, about 2 inches from where my fingers could reach. So I pulled it back a little bit, just try it again. You ready?
I'm ready.
Push the button. There it is. There it is. What's that hanging out your nose? Okay, so we got it. It sucked it through there. I had to dig the holes out. I dug that out, but it didn't come loose, so that was a waste. So I cut it off lower. Realized this was downhill from there. Water flows downhill. Ergo, put the vacuum cleaner on the lowest side of it. What I'm going to do next is pull the rope through. Once the rope is through, then I'll go on to the next stage. I'll go to the store. I'll get the 1.25" fittings, the glue, and then I'll get the copper wire, and I'll pull the copper wire through. From there, I'll connect it on the house. I'll connect it in the garage, make all the terminations, and I'll have power. But the purpose of this video is to show you that you can use string and a rope and a vacuum cleaner to pull wire through. Once I pull that rope through with this wire, the rope is strong enough to pull the cable. All right, so here we go. Gotta get the kinks out. One of the things I was going to tell you, and this is very important to know, make sure you pull extra string, okay? When you tape this, camera. When you tape this, tape it in the direction, okay? You're going to double back. You're going to double back a little bit, but you can't make a knot, so this has to be kind of smooth. So what you're going to double back on is the smaller string, okay? Trick here is to go as far up as you can. Hey, buddy. Here he comes. Kid's full of energy. All right, so it looks like that, right? So we're going to double back. That's what I mean by double back. We'll tape it again, and then we'll go one more time. That means it has to pull on itself and the rope and the tape. It won't come off. So anywho, that's it on the rope. I said goodbye earlier, but I might edit that out because I forgot to show you the rope. Ready to pull. All right, we're at the other end. We're pulling the string through. Just nice, even, steady pulls. Don't jerk it. You got enough rope laid out. Got the kinks pretty much laid out. We're done with the waters, buddy. Now he turns the switch on. You're my bud. All right. There you go. When you hit that second 90 degree with this rope, you're going to feel it. Here we go. Coming up to the end. Felt that second curve. There we go. Red rope. All right, people. You're now ready to bring your cable in. And that's the hardest part. Because that rope is strong. It's going to hold that. Okay. Got everything cleaned up. Left the shovels out. I'm going to shovel out the rest of this hydrant. I'll buy another hydrant. I got to babysit now. Sal's got to work. So I'm going to watch kids today. And I can't be doing this with the kids. There's Zion with grandma's down there with him. I bowled the bell out. I got to do some rebuilding on that and clean up. The bird's been using it as a poopy post. I got to get new bolts and hardware and then fix the handle. I'm going to use some metal epoxy, JB Weld, for that cast iron piece. And then I'll paint it all black again, and it's going to go in this hole next to the utility. So I'll have water and electric, but I'm going to seal them up, and I'm going to fill the majority of this with gravel when I'm done, not just clay. But I got to dig all that out, and that's going to be a little bit longer. So next time I'll be on, it'll be darker. It'll be later in the day, and then I'll go to the store, get the hardware. And when I get done, I gotta dig a ditch from here to there. Yay. If you guys don't know this, sorry about that. Okay, that didn't work out so good, so I had to dig a hole. Yeah, we're trying to vacuum the water out. Yeah. In order to get a vacuum on this line, I cut a small piece of 2x. You can use a hacksaw. There's Zion. A lot of people don't know. On a hacksaw, you go forward and pull back does the work. So you don't press hard down on that.
Yes.
You cut into it, and then when you pull back, it does the work cutting. You don't put pressure on it. You let the blade do the work. Okay? People wear themselves out on hacksaw, or the people that don't know how to use a hacksaw. You push in, pull back. When you pull back, it naturally cuts. That's how the blade's designed. So helpful hint number 2. We're going to use this pipe to get into that 90 that he put down there. All right, now, go ahead. Hit the button.
Okay. Try the button.
Hit the button.
Try the button.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Did something. Bella, get out of that hole. Now the cat's got the string. Right in. That wasn't the right end. Okay, so they buried the end here. All right, so after I'm done with this rope's going to get spooled up on something else. This is now a nightmare. Zion! He's over there talking to himself. He's on his monster truck.